Ooh, got me up. Not today. Up. Ooh, just got me up. Oh, we gonna talk about some other stuff that's gonna piss y'all off too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making y'all real mad today. So I hope everybody's ready. I hope everybody's got their snacks and they're excited. Since we were talking about the politics, and I would like to just go ahead and scoot that up, because everybody was like, well, they ain't did the inflation. Girl, please go study civics before you have conversations with me about what presidents have done what and when things actually take an effect versus when they're written in versus when the person is actually in presidency. The only reason you was able to see how much of the things that Obama did that actually were in some ways good or bad is because he was in for 8 years. So when the things he did in the previous 2, 3, 4 years came about, he was still the president. But when somebody gets into office and enacts certain things, it takes a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 years before whatever they did comes into play. So the fact that y'all think our economy and our inflation is solely on the shoulders of the Biden administration, you are sadly mistaken. You are completely ignoring all of the other factors to suit your narrative. I can agree with you that I don't like some of the things that the blue side is doing and how they ignore us and act like they care until election season is over and then we don't hear from them. I was still mad about Kamala's comments about this country not being innately or inherently racist. Oh, I have a lot to say that I don't agree with, but can you back the fuck up and look at the larger picture for a second? Can you back up and look at the larger picture for a second? Because I can tell you the group of people that can never look at what's best for most people, which is what should be on everybody's mind. What is the best for most of us while helping those of us that are disenfranchised by being in the minority? Like right here. And I can tell you about this because I remember when raggedy ass Bobby Jindal refused aid for New Orleans, for Louisiana. I remember when raggedy ass Bobby Jindal, also a Republican and an Indian man, masquerading as white, okay? I remember when he got rid of Charity Hospital and all of the other the aid that was going to the mentally ill people, all of the hospitals that were open at the time for people that had mental illnesses. Oh, he depleted the budget for that. So they stopped getting the money. So all those hospitals closed down. And now you got all of these people homeless and mentally disturbed that are just out on the street because they're no longer anywhere for them to go because Bobby Jindal decided we didn't need the third floor of Charity Hospital. Holla at me, New Orleans people, if you know what I mean. NOLA native. So when this story pops up, I'm like, damn, that sounds familiar. Once again, this is somebody that is a Republican that's MAGA. Because every Republican is not MAGA. And I will take an old school Mitt Romney. My God, can we go back to that? I'll take a Republican like that before I deal with Cheeto anymore. Y'all are wildin'.
We're learning that Desantis refused to take a call from Vice President Harris specifically around Hurricane Milton. Can you just talk about that and any communication around this new hurricane?
Look, that is something for the governor to speak to himself. If you have the president and you have the vice president reaching out to offer up assistance provided to your constituents, the people who live in your state, to make sure we are doing everything that we need to do from federal response, and we're reaching out, offering our support, that's for the governor. The governor, it's up to him if he wants to respond to us or not.
We're learning that DeSantis refused.
So basically, this is the news people letting you guys know, any of y'all that don't watch the news, but y'all gonna be in my comments talking about what the red side is doing versus what the blue side is doing. So Biden's administration, Kamala included, are trying to get in contact with Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, to offer aid. Something tells me DeSantis doesn't want the aid because he doesn't want it from y'all, right? I don't want y'all help because then y'all might try to make me do something else. Sir, your constituents gonna need the help. So he's gonna let you everyday people, He's going to let y'all suffer to prove a point when it comes to his political feelings. If you feel like there's no difference in that, you feel like it doesn't matter. When it all comes down to it, if you'd have had somebody that was a Democrat in office that when they got that call, they was like, absolutely, we need the funding, send as much as you can. And now y'all are getting, you know, the aid that y'all need. Y'all are getting the food stamps that y'all may need. You're going to act like that doesn't matter, right? Voting either way doesn't matter. Is that correct? It seems like it matters to Florida right now. It seems like if somebody else might have been in that seat besides MAGA face ass Ron DeSantis, maybe the aid would be easier to receive. Maybe y'all lives will be a little bit easier, but oh no, let's continue to vote against our own self-interest because we don't know the difference between somebody that only cares about a certain tax bracket using all of these irrelevant factors to make you mad at Kamala. She's a scammer. but y'all don't need the aid. Right. What about the way he handled, what was it, Puerto Rico, when they had that hurricane that ruined all of that? Nobody helped them people. Nobody helped. That would normally be a us thing. Since we're the major country that's right in contact with them, and we often go there for vacations and shit. Yes, please keep telling me how it don't matter whether you vote red or blue. It don't matter. It don't matter. Does it not matter, or are you ill-informed and uneducated on the matter? Tell me, which one is it? Because y'all done pissed me off. I don't need to tell y'all that, to me, at the end of the day, some things matter and some things don't. My quality of life and the quality of life of the people around me matters to me. It may not matter to you, but it matters to me. I feel like first, do no harm. I feel like at the most, you need to be trying to do no harm. And a lot of y'all have no idea how your rhetoric and your fucked up mindsets do major harm. Major harm. Major harm. Me keep saying shit 3 times. Maybe you'll think I'm as smart as that dumb